halls of a Four Seasons loft. In Austin, I stalled, paused, my eyes crawled to a table. Paralyzed by pairwise dice, then attend to this heaven slice of an angel wrapped in skin. All dice and woes of life, love deprived, look at her vibe. What's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise, crystal chandeliers, moments reflected. Often mirrors appear clear, gray from ear to ear. Craving and raving and grain, rekindle the flame. Closer she draws near, stay there, remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, we know our purpose.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Unpopular Hour, this Friday edition. Of course, every Monday and Friday, we're going to be bringing you HuskerDrewPicks.com's man of the hour, Drew Henthorn. And
Hey.
What's up, Drew? Drew, how you doing, man?
Doing great.
Hey, all right. Well, we got some interesting stuff. The NBA started last night, and the Thunder, of course, covered once again. Shocking. What is your deal with them? Is 35? What is Randy?
Hey,
Randy told me it's something ridiculous.
I guess you've been talking to Randy.
Yeah, we went to the game last night. Randy, and Kimberly, we all went to the game last night.
So what an amazing stat that I came across. So OKC is 35-19 against the spread. So to put that in context, they've won 18 games. So the ones they cover, they win about half the time. But I thought that was an amazing stat that Oklahoma City's covered 35 times.
That is insane, dude. Well, they covered last night. I can promise you.
That tells you is they're just a couple players away.
Yeah.
Just a couple players away.
Well, was that Randy or you were telling me that they looked at the draft and the Thunder are looking at getting two big guys from college in the draft? I mean, really, we're a couple big guys and some shooters away, man. Yep. Because SGA was on point last night. He was on fire, but
they played well. And then I think I text you. 5:45 left in the third period. You get the Booker dunk. Next run down the floor, Crowder gets fouled on three, hit the 4-point play. I thought the game changed.
Changed game right there. Then it came back again to that fourth quarter when they called the goaltending.
Mm-hmm.
And then because we were down 5 at that point. And I tell people, I like the Thunder. I mean, we're a couple bigs and some shooters away. We just, you got to put out Lindy Waters and Krikke and all. I mean, Lindy is a nice player, but he's not an NBA player. He's like, what's his name from Reeves, Austin Reeves. I mean, come on, guys. Yeah. Those guys look at him and they just like, oh, chop liver. Let me go get some of this. I mean, they can't play defense. They can't guard anybody. But one thing about Lindy, he can shoot, and we do need shooters. But the problem is, if you can't defend anybody, it doesn't do you good to score 6 points and give up 10. It just doesn't work. So, but anyway, the NBA recap. What did you think last night overall when the guys came back?
Hey, I thought a little sloppy at times, but I was glad just to have something to watch on TV. Honestly.
Yeah.
Some of these college games have gotten pretty bad.
Oh yeah, I mean basketball is bad overall, dude. Too. I'm looking at some of the stuff. I'm like, it's just terrible. It really is. What do you think about Harden tonight in his first game back?
So they got Harden. Who are they playing tonight? Let me see here. I had this written down earlier. You got the 76ers. And where am I at here? 76ers. Shoot. Sorry about that, Matt.
Man, that's all right.
But written down.
I know I looked at him. I was thinking that, man, he's his first game back tonight. He should be fine. I mean, I think it's going to be a good situation for him simply because
so they're playing the T-Wolves tonight, laying 2.5 points. I knew I had it written down right here.
Okay. Well, then I'm taking Philly.
So you got the over at 230 points. That's going to hit with those two teams. Harden coming back, going up and down the floor.
Well, everybody says, that's the perfect thing. He can pass the ball, which Embiid needs. But he also, when they double team him, they didn't have somebody else. I mean, Seth Curry was a good stopgap for that. But, I mean, to have somebody who could score and shoot and do whatever. And Seth Curry is a shooter, not a scorer, and James is a scorer. So that makes a huge difference.
Pretty neat prop bet on Harden tonight. the 38 points total with points, rebounds, and assists. 38 points.
He should get that.
You'd think so.
I mean,
well,
you know what though? I don't know, man, because
he might try to be a facilitator tonight.
That's what I'm saying. I would say he's going to be probably somewhere 15 to 18 points, maybe 26, maybe 8 rebounds, and then 8 to 10 assists, and maybe 2 or 3 rebounds. Hard to
rebound is what's going to get him. I think.
I think
now
so.
You got Embiid swallowing up all those boards.
Yeah. Also, he's not doing. So Westbrook wouldn't have a triple double playing with Embiid. Is that what you're saying? Let me block out for you so you can get a triple double. But did you see the Thunder and the Suns last night? I mean, did you see the whole game?
I did. I watched the whole game. It the over hit right at the end, so my can't spell thunder without the under didn't hit.
Well, did you take the over or the under?
Well, I didn't. I take the under every time the Thunder plays.
Yeah, you do. You do say that.
The under hit 62% of the time in the Thunder games. So.
Yeah, well, with SGA coming back, that may be a little issue because he can score. Because the Thunder last night, I was taking my notes and they were ridiculous last night in their point totals. They were 14, 31, 32, and 30 again. So I was looking at them going, man. But that's the difference between SGA. He just alleviates the issue.
I think both teams combined to score like 60-something points in the fourth quarter. Something crazy.
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
insane.
I know Phoenix hit 4 threes in the last 4 minutes.
Well, they started out, Drew. It was crazy. Phoenix started out last night 2 for 17 last night. Okay?
Yep.
And they ended up something ridiculous. Where's my note on that? They ended up something ridiculous. I mean, they were 6 for 10 in the third quarter. Phoenix was.
Right.
I mean, they're just so
what do you
good.
Think about what do you think about them tonight? Coming off back to back at Indiana, 7.5 points.
I would take the points on that. I think they're going to have an issue with it. You talking about the Thunder? Oh, the Thunder. We play at Indiana.
At Indiana. So OKC
back to back
plus 7.5.
Back to back, I don't see the Thunder covering that. I just don't see it, Drew. I really don't. I mean,
I don't either. That game kind of scares me. Leaving late last night. Probably didn't get into Indiana until about 4 or 5 in the morning.
And supposedly Giddey, someone texted me that Maya texted me that Giddey hurt his hip. They said he's out one game because of his hip.
Oh boy!
So he's not playing tonight.
That's a nice little nugget right there coming from Oklahoma. I like it.
Yeah. So if he's not playing tonight. And they don't have Dort as well, unless Dort's coming back, which I don't think he is. So I mean, that's gonna change things dramatically for the Thunder right there, simply because of that. So, what do you think about the Suns without CP3? Do you think they have a chance to win it all without CP3?
Now let me ask you this, because you'll know: is he out for the year?
It's 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay, so he gets back first round playoffs.
Around the first round of playoffs, yes.
Right, which they'll probably have to play the Lakers.
maybe if they
possible.
trade Braun.
I mean, oh boy, don't even get me started. I mean, now you're going to talk about trading him after the trade deadline.
Well, you're right. You can't do that, but you can't do that. But anyways, I forgot about that. But I'm just saying they're looking at getting rid of him after the season, and he's not happy. Clearly, they're not happy.
Right. Well, you know what? He has no reason not to be happy. He constructed that team.
Yeah.
Nobody but him.
Well, but you know what? The thing is that you had a chance to get Buddy Hield, and you chose Russell.
Yep.
Because you don't like young players. And it's just like we talked about on Monday. About, LeBron talking about how Presti is the MVP of GMs or whatever. Don't kiss his ass so that you can get your son here. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants you here in Oklahoma, bro. You might try to. He also did the same thing in
NBA games. There's a good slate of NBA tonight. A good Friday night in the association.
Yeah. Well, what do you like tonight? Because that was on our list. I was doing that at the end, but if you want to do it now, we can.
No, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'll just tell you one in there I like right now.
Let's go ahead and talk about it.
I like the 76ers tonight minus the 2 points against the T-Wolves.
Well, we said that. I told you I like the 76ers tonight. What else you got?
Right. Lakers have gone from 1 point to 3 points, so everybody's loading up on the Lakers tonight against the Clippers.
Are they at the Clippers or is it at home?
It's in the same gym.
Well, but I'm just saying it matters whether it has the Lakers logo or the Clippers logo.
No, it's a Laker logo. It'll be dark in the stands. So
right, that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
That's what I mean. It's a huge difference in how they
Oh
light it
yeah.
and what they do, whether it's Clippers or
Crazy, isn't it?
Lakers. It's a huge difference in how they do it. There's no doubt.
You got the Jazz and the Mavericks are playing tonight,
Well,
and
I
then
like the Mavs, and that I can tell you already because your boy
at Utah.
Luca,
Wow.
he's lost a bunch of weight, man. He's looking good, and Dallas is on a roll right now.
But we'll get to those picks later. What else
Okay.
you want to talk about?
Sleepers in the East and West. Who
Sleepers.
you
All
like?
right. I last night I'll tell you this. I was like, okay, who's going to be my sleepers? And I thought of the Bulls, and then I look at their record, and they're in damn first place.
Yeah.
Second place.
Yeah.
I was like, so they're not a sleeper, so I can take them out. So I like the Hawks as a sleeper in the
Yeah.
East.
Well, because
I think they're getting healthy. Right.
The thing with the Hawks, they got so many weapons, bro. They got more players and they got the balls to use. And
they went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year, so they got some experience.
I mean, they got some players, man. They've done well in the draft. I mean, they've done, which is.
I tell you what, if you're Milwaukee or the Sixers,
Miami,
or the Bulls, you don't want to see the Hawks in the first round.
Miami,
yeah. Neither of those four. I'm damn sure they don't want to draw the Hawks and Trae Young in the first round.
No, they really don't. No, they're on a roll right now. I mean, they've got shooters and they've got the big boy in the middle blocking everything, and they're a legit contender. So, what about the West?
And in the West, I'm gonna go with the T-Wolves, the Big Nasty.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna say. Oh, let me do the East. My sleeper in the East is Toronto.
Oh yeah,
that's my sleeper in the East.
But you told me the other day they weren't any good. So
no. I mean, I was just trying to throw you off, but I'm not a big fan.
My boy Van Fleet wasn't anything.
No. No, I like Fred Van Fleet now because I told you he lit us up.
we may have to go to the tape.
We gotta go tape on that, bro. Because hey, Van Fleet, I love Fred Van Fleet because he lit us up. Now he did let me down in the All-Star game, but whatever.
Yeah.
Competition wise, but the West, Memphis.
Yeah.
Well, they're really not a sleeper though, are they? They're really not a sleeper though, really, are they? I mean, but nobody expected them.
You know what you asked me was the odds, what they are right now, what they were at the first of the year. So at the first of the year, the Memphis Grizzlies. Let me see them here. Memphis was plus 10,000. So $100 bet would win you $10,000 if Memphis wins the NBA chip. Right now they're 2,500. Right now they're 2,500. So $100 bet wins you $2,500 on Memphis
versus 10,000.
Versus 10,000. So I mean, they dramatically dropped.
Yeah, but unless you're a diehard Memphis fan, who the hell was going to bet on Memphis at the beginning of the year?
So in comparison, your favorites are the Suns are plus 400. The Warriors are plus 400. The Nets are 650. The Bucks are 650. And then our beloved Lakers are plus 4,000.
Dude, by the way, speaking of Warriors, they look good, bro.
Oh boy, old play starting to come around.
Man, they are. Okay, they're my sleeper.
Yeah, they're a wagon, dude. They're a wagon.
I mean, when they get Draymond back, they're nasty.
Yeah,
but
you forget that he's not playing because he's on TV. I thought he retired the other day.
Well, he's working on his backup plan because we know he ain't got very much longer in the league.
I thought he was taller than that when he was standing next to Booker at the All-Star game. He's like Booker's 6'4". Draymond's what is he 6'5"? Maybe
he's 6'7", I think 6'6".
Is he really?
Booker is 6'5". Because I looked at him last night.
Okay, that makes sense. I was thinking Booker was 6'4".
No, he's 6'5". So Draymond's 6'7", maybe 6'7.5". Maybe I don't think he's quite 6'8". But he plays 6'10", the way he plays. So now, so if I have to think about the West, I'm gonna say my sleeper. Can I call my this would be my coma/mummy sleeper?
Right.
Okay, that's what it's gonna be. The Thunder are gonna get back in it. They're gonna play for the play-in game against the Lakers. They're gonna beat the Lakers. Then they're gonna upset the Suns, and then they're gonna win it all. So the Thunder is. What are the Thunder? What are the Thunder? I wonder. What are their odds? What? 25,000?
Oh, they're more than that. Oh no, I think the biggest line is 12, 15,000, something like that.
Yeah. So okay, now let's switch off And let's go on over to football. Well, do you want to do let's do your picks for the NBA tonight, and for your line.
I'll just go. I'll lean on that 76ers plus minus the 2,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to go with you in that little nugget that you gave me and take
The
take
Thunder.
the Indiana Pacers.
Yes.
Laying the 8 points. It went to 8 now, so somebody must be listening to our podcast.
Yes. Well, dude, I'm telling you, man, it's Josh Giddey being hurt is huge. Now, I will say something that was funny last night. My boy Mark Long saw this. Basically had the ball coming up, and Josh Giddey looked at him and said, "Hey, the ball comes to him," pointed at SGA, "and me. Give me the ball." I'm like, "Oh, Josh." So, what I was hoping that he gathered from the NBA All-Star game and the confidence to boost, and then I think SGA probably now has more confidence in Josh than he did before he got hurt, because they were kind of like not really playing together. You could kind of see them really, Josh kind of overlooking and not passing Shea the ball a lot in the beginning. And last night you could see they were completely in sync. But yeah,
Oklahoma
get the
City
ball out of
Thunder
Paisley.
plus 10,000, Matt. Not to interrupt you. Plus 10,000.
I might do a bet on that. No, I'm not throwing
Hey, what's
my money.
crazy is I'm looking here, and I mean,
well, what were the?
They must be thinking that Giddey's playing tonight, because they're over still way up there. Money line on Oklahoma City's plus 270, so it's not like they're just a crazy underdog.
Well, I think it just happened not too long ago.
Right.
But that still should affect it.
Yeah, what do you want to talk about, my goats?
Yes. Well, that's football. We're getting ready to get into that. So let's see. The first thing is we're going to talk about what do you think about the odds on all the NFL quarterbacks staying home? That's Aaron Rodgers. That's Russell Wilson.
I think Russell's gone. Every article I've read said he wants out of there.
Well, he wants out of there. So does Aaron.
Well, if you're Houston, don't you make the play for Russell Wilson?
I would think if you're the team that I think really should make the play for him, but I don't think they can give up what Seattle would want is the Steelers. Because, we're going to talk about Mason Rudolph. I like Mason. He's an OSU guy, but he ain't the one, man. He's a backup.
Yeah, they were. I don't know if you caught First Take this morning, but, boy, they were on Mason Rudolph. You know how they do the what would be weird, what would be awkward, and what would be the worst?
Yeah.
They said Mason Rudolph, if he starts game 1 for the Pittsburgh Steelers, would be the worst.
Yeah, I like Mike Tomlin, but dude, if you think that he is your guy,
yeah.
Doesn't
Aaron Rodgers take a peek at the Steelers?
If everybody likes him with Denver, I don't think Denver gets out of the West, man. You got Mahomes, and you got Justin Herbert,
Chargers.
And you have the Chargers, and you have the Raiders. I mean, hey, that ain't the NFC North, bro.
No,
it ain't. Man. I no matter what they say about that, I'm looking at Aaron like, bro, you might want to think about a Houston, or you might want to think about Pittsburgh,
Seattle, maybe the Seahawks.
Well, I don't know what's said of that. They're not going to trade. They're not going to trade him anywhere in the North or in the NFC.
No,
they're going to trade in the AFC. So that gives you.
Well, I tell you, if you're Dallas, are you just not sitting there going, "Wow, good work,
yeah,
good job,
yeah,
we're tied in $45 million."
Yeah,
one-legged quarterback.
But what are you going to do? You had to pay him. No,
you did. He earned his paycheck,
with
but
that.
boy, I tell you what, I guess you don't have to pass a physical in the NFL now or something.
Well, but Drew, just think about it. Remember how he was before his calf.
I know.
Was. Let's face it, he was balling. Agreed?
I'm still bitter. I'm just bitter. The sting hasn't worn off yet. So.
Well, I'll say this. I like the Steelers, they need a quarterback. I don't think anybody that goes to Denver that makes no sense. Somebody was saying, well, Aaron shouldn't be afraid of anybody. It ain't about being afraid of anybody. It's like my age and how much I have left. And the chances of me beating Patrick Mahomes twice or maybe 3 times, Justin Herbert twice to 3 times, and Carr twice.
Let me ask you this, Matt. Do you consider Aaron Rodgers a top 5 quarterback today?
In the NFL right now?
In the NFL right now.
He's top 2.
Wow. Okay.
It's him and Patrick Mahomes to me, but we're talking about regular season, right?
Yeah, I'm just talking NFL quarterback. Is he
He's a top 5, yes.
Right
yes.
Right?
You got to put Mahomes, him,
Herbert.
Russell, Herbert, And
Russell Wilson. And what about old boy at Cincinnati? And I mean,
well, that's what I said. Then I was.
what about Matthew Stafford?
Well,
yeah, the race tightened up a little bit, didn't it?
Okay, I've got
well,
Mahomes. No. Let me
he's not
no.
head and shoulders better.
No.
He's not head and shoulders better than 3, 4, and 5 anymore. I don't think.
No, no, he's not. No, Mahomes is better than everybody.
Right.
And then everybody else is right in there. Oh, what about our boy Allen?
Right.
Buffalo.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
I
tell you what, you can mix those guys up in a hat and let me draw one, and I wouldn't be that disappointed if I got somebody else but Aaron Rodgers.
If I actually had to think about it, it would be Mahomes. Man, Drew. Aaron Rodgers. Russell.
Okay.
Allen.
Herbert. Burrow.
I'm gonna take Herbert over Burrow. I think Burrow, that was an anomaly. What he did.
It's a good conversation though, isn't it?
Well, because because it's funny is the Chiefs. The reason why I think they were unhappy with Eric Bieniemy, dude, you're first and goal with the Super Bowl on the line, and you can't come up with a play to get you in the end zone. Right. Really?
Yeah.
That's on the offensive coordinator.
That's like calling timeout, Chris Webber.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
You never got away from that thing.
But you know what I mean? Dude, you first and goal for the chip to get the chip.
Yeah,
and you can't come over to play
right
in
the
your
opinion of Tom Brady, though. I mean, he lucked out on a couple, 2 or 3 of those.
Yeah, I mean,
really
I'm like, man. So anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Herbert over Burrow.
Right.
I think Burrow's the flavor of the week, but those other guys, man, they're proven year in and year out. They're doing what they got to do. So I'm gonna take that. That's gonna be my 5. Who is your 5?
You know, I would probably stay with the one with Patrick Mahomes, but I'd probably put Josh Allen in there too. I just think he's a monster.
He's a monster, bro.
Yeah,
I agree 100. He's a monster.
Then I'd do 3A and 3B with Rodgers and Wilson, and then I'd throw Herbert in there.
Yeah, I mean, and Derek Carr, dude.
I mean, how old is Aaron Rodgers now? 36.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Back to back. But
Russell Wilson's what? Russell Wilson's 30?
32?
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, if I was to pick my team, I'd probably take Wilson over Rodgers today.
Yeah, if you had to because of age-wise and longevity.
Right.
But, he wants $50 million, bro. I mean, other than Denver, who's going to be able to pay him that? There ain't very many teams to pay
You know what that tells me? If he wants $50 million, he doesn't care about winning a chip.
No.
Right? He's just trying to get paid.
He's like the golfers going to the Saudi Golf League.
Right.
They're trying to get paid.
Yeah.
I mean, Bryson
DeChambeau.
DeChambeau.
Nicholson about that.
But I'm going to tell you this. But, Drew, Bryson DeChambeau, I heard they got off him $150 million. That's a lot of money to turn down.
Man, I'd be a Saudi in a
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because he ain't gonna make $100 million on the tour. He ain't making that. He ain't that good. He ain't that good. But when I looked at it, there was only him and Adam Scott and Mickelson and Dustin Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. The rest of the guys can't play. Then they're going over for money. But
right. That's it. They're just the Saudis are just throwing money at.
They're throwing money at them, and so you're telling me you don't care about records, you don't care about your legacy, you don't care about none of that. It's about getting paid.
Well, I mean, if Phil, I don't see why Phil wouldn't do it.
Phil is on it. He ain't gonna make the money. His money winnings is gone.
Right.
I mean, he's basically a senior tour member.
Hurting for any money.
He's a senior tour member, but he's just got he and Greg Norman. Greg Norman is both of them. That's why they're aligned. They're both egomaniacs.
Greg Morgan's on. I wonder whatever he's taking. He looks like he's 50. That picture I saw of him yesterday.
Well, bro, he lives in Florida. And he's got $200 million. How much Botox has he got? I'm sure he's got an excellent skincare doctor. Right. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't you?
Yep.
I know I would.
Yep. Personal trainers. I have the whole 9.
Hey, your boy.
Well, you want to get to my goats?
Okay, hold on. We're gonna take a break and then we're gonna get to your goats. And by the way, your boy, your uncle said all he concerned about is his damn goaltending that he never really got. Wears me out with that.
If we could I think we need to research that and get that on film somehow.
I'm 42. His number was 12. Okay, I'm the one that got the goaltender. Our coach got thrown out the game because they blamed it on him, gave him the goaltender, and he goes, "Yeah, he can't touch the rim. How can he have a
Hey,
goaltender?" So thank you, but of course he goes,
hey,
it's in the
you know
record
that
book."
old saying, numbers don't lie, Matt. I mean, I'm gonna have to side with Randy.
Shocker. Hey, everybody, we'll be right back with this conversation. There, the Wrights and the Henthorns are wearing me out right now. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back to everybody. Welcome back to the Unpopular Hour, Friday's edition. Of course, I got my boy Drew Henthorn on here with me. He'll be with me every Friday and Monday from HuskerDrewPicks.com. And you probably want to go. By the way, what was your record this week on the Big 12 after we did Monday? What was your record?
5-1.
Oh,
5-1, folks.
Look at you, bro. 5-1.
Yeah,
You're on a
nice
roll
little
other than
comeback.
that 0-2 thing you had a couple weeks ago. You've been on fire
God.
since, what are you, like 11-2 since then? Or something, 12-2?
Yeah. Say that. Can you say that again?
Like 12-2 in your last whatever after going 0-4?
Yeah, well, hey, you know what?
Everybody has a bad day, right?
Everybody has a bad day. It's all about being consistent.
All right, since you're just so ready for your goats. Now what? Okay, everybody. Let me just kind of catch everybody up. What we did is I did a show a couple weeks ago called "The Goats," the greatest of all time, and so I gave him basketball, baseball, football, and my good friend PJ Mills was like, "Football is one sport. You can't have a GOAT." So we did it by broken down by position. So I did it, and then so I was talking to my boy Drew about it, and so we've been going back and forth. So he's supposed to have this ready Monday. He's supposed to have it ready Monday, bro. Just let you know. But anyway, no. I understand you're a basketball guy. I get it. So anyway,
okay. There's a miscommunication. I put the thought into it.
That's so UConn Millerish. That's what that is. That's a UConn Miller. That's a UConn Miller move. Anyway, okay, let's go with your picks, and we're gonna start with running backs. Who you got? I know you got. I know two of them.
Number one. There's only one number one. Do I even need to say his name?
Jim Brown.
Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Barry the Truth Sanders. I mean, 2-1, baby.
Okay, go ahead.
Wichita. All right, and then
he is the greatest. He is the greatest college running back of all time. So.
Oh man. Well, I mean, are you taking just because he didn't play 15 years, or he played 10 years? He was the best ever.
No, well, Jim Brown played less than that. So anyway.
Yeah. I don't remember Jim Brown.
Of course, so you can't. It's just like those people that we talked about in the athletic. How the hell you gonna vote on something?
I hear the stories and I believe the text.
No. Well, you listen. These are based on people you've seen, right?
Hey, that's what I think.
Okay,
that
you've seen.
So,
if you haven't seen him, you can't vote on.
I'm gonna go Walter Payton, the Sweetness.
Yep.
Number 2, and then I'm gonna throw Emmitt Smith in there because he's a Cowboys fan, and he is the leading rusher of all time.
Whatever.
So, asterisk.
And
then I'm gonna go a little outside the box and give you a little Marshall Faulk.
Wow.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I like Marshall.
Well, I did too. I mean, the Rams teams they were on, he was
the greatest show on turf.
At San Diego State.
I remember he played with Peyton.
I'm just trying. You can always go with the givens, but I'm trying to go outside the box and
And remember, he played with Peyton Manning. Remember, he played with Peyton for a while too.
Mm-hmm.
So don't
forget that. Didn't he win a chip with Peyton?
Yeah, he was with Peyton at Indiana, and then got traded.
Yep.
So, all right, quarterbacks.
I'm gonna go with Joe Montana, number 1. And
all
then
right.
I'm gonna put Tom Brady in there 2.
Okay.
And then you could go 3 and 3A with Manning and Elway.
Ooh, that's good. That's a good grouping.
And then I liked your Bart Starr and Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah, but you didn't see those guys really, so
I saw Bradshaw and Staubach and some of those guys, but I mean, I just think
Though you
Wait,
put those other
I
guys
almost
in
put
front.
Staubach in there with Elway, but I went with Elway.
Yeah, I mean, if I had my choice between the two, I'd put
They both
Roger the
won 2
Dodger.
chips.
I'd put
Elway
Roger
won
the
2,
Dodger.
Staubach won 2, Elway won the Heisman, Staubach won the Heisman.
John didn't win
I
the
mean,
Heisman. I don't think.
huh? I thought he did.
I don't think he did.
Boy, that's a travesty.
Yeah, none of the guys you mentioned won. None of the guys you mentioned won the Heisman.
No, they didn't.
So,
You're right.
but anyway, I'd put Roger Staubach above John Elway. Just saying, but that's just
Oh
me.
boy.
Okay, then we're doing the Great Wall of Dallas as the offensive line. Did we agree with that?
That's just check mark. Just put a check next
Yeah.
to that.
All right. So let's see. So now your wide receivers.
Oh, you're gonna love this. So
Jerry
gotta
Rice.
go Jerry Rice, number 1.
Uh-huh.
Then I'll throw in Tim Brown, number 2.
Really?
Yeah, a little Raider action. And then, my heart, I'm going to give you a little Michael Irvin.
Oh, wow.
There.
Really?
Playmaker.
You put Michael Irvin over T.O.?
Playmaker.
You putting him over – oh, wow. Okay.
And my number 4, straight out of Tulsa, Oklahoma.
No.
I'll give you a little Steve.
No. Not Steve Largent.
Are you ready for – I did some research here. Steve Largent, at the time he retired,
I know
14-year career. At the day he retired, he held these records: 819 catches, 13,089 yards, 100 touchdowns, 177 game streak with a reception, 8,000-yard seasons, and 10 50-catch seasons. That ranks him today as the number 5 ranked receiver of all time.
No, I agree. He was a beast, but I'm not going to you know what he is? In this group, he's your possession receiver.
You're right.
He's your possession receiver. Huh? Yeah, he's your slot guy. That's who that is. Okay, that's your slot guy. Okay. All right.
And we're on, when we're in Oklahoma, we're on the radio in Oklahoma, and hey, let's go with
he ain't in my list, so I ain't got it. I'm on Oklahoma too. He ain't in my list. Well, okay.
This was my goat.
This is your goat list. All right. Okay, defense. Let's go.
Defense. We want to start defensive line first?
Whatever you want.
Okay, so I'm going to go with, these are in no specific order. I'm going to go with Warren Sapp.
Warren Sapp. Okay.
I'm going to throw Aaron Donald in there.
Okay.
I'm going to throw Charles Haley in there.
Charles Haley.
Oh, yeah.
You are a Dallas flavor. Why don't you have Troy Aikman in there?
San Fran and Dallas.
Hey, why don't you have Troy in there? You got everything else. Dallas. You got Emmitt Smith. You got Michael Irvin. You got the Great Wall of Dallas.
I got the White brothers. My number 4. I got Randy White and Reggie White. There's my 4.
So they're just one?
They're the White brothers. See?
Oh, that is funny.
All right, now we'll move to my linebackers. And you can tell me what you think about these.
All right, this is going to be interesting, linebackers.
These were tough. This is
going to be interesting to see what you go.
Number 1, I had Lawrence Taylor.
Okay, LT.
Yeah, and then I had Singletary.
Okay.
And then I had a split vote at my 3rd one with Junior Seau and Ray Lewis.
You can't go with either one of those.
And then I had old school 70s Jack Lambert.
Oh, a cowboy buster.
Yeah, well, Pittsburgh Steelers. What were they? The Steel Curtain?
The Steel Curtain, brother. They were ridiculous. That's why Tom Brady's not the GOAT, because he'd had to go against them. He'd have been killed.
On that.
He'd have been killed. There ain't no way.
Like that.
He would have never survived
I never thought of it like you were saying.
That's bullshit. But anyway, that's just me. Okay. This is the one I'm really interested in, who your defensive backs are. I know one of them.
Yep.
I know Dion is one.
Prime time, number 1. And then I'd go with the hardest hitting man in the business, Ronnie Lott, number 2.
Okay, we agree with that.
And then I really like Ed Reed a lot.
Agree with that.
Yeah, he was a monster. And then my next 3, I Jack Tatum with the Raiders, monster, hard hitter. And I like Brian Dawkins with the Eagles.
Really?
Raiders.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I thought, I mean, he's a monster. And then I threw Everson Walls in there just because he
Oh
was my guy.
no! What is up with you and this Dallas flavor?
Man.
Oh my God, dude, you're outrageous.
Come on, you got to know.
Bro, you outrageous.
Like
Come on, man. You oh my God. Oh my God.
I mean, he's forever famous for one play. I mean, you see him every freaking playoff.
Yeah, that he got scored on. You got him in this list, and he gets scored on for the
I gotta give him some love, help him out.
Yeah, well, he needs all kind of help.
Didn't he give Ron Springs his liver or something? I mean, how do you bet against that guy?
Yeah, dude, no, I can't.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
But I know, but Drew, how are you gonna put Everson Walls in there with that group you just named?
Because he was good, dude.
Yeah, but that good? He had who do he have in front of him?
Just throwing a little chum.
Too Tall Jones and Harvey Martin on the other side. Randy the Beast, the Manster in the middle. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, bro. Whatever.
It's a pretty good list, man.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna say this. I'm going down your list, and I'm Marshall Falk. No, I'm taking him out, and I'm taking Emmett out, and I'm putting in Jim Brown, and I'm putting in oh, my mind just went blank. Eric Dickerson.
What about OJ?
I would take Eric Dickerson over OJ.
Yeah, I forgot about Dickerson. Dang it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take. OJ was he's still gonna have one of the most unbreakable records ever. Next week we're gonna come up with your unbreakable records next Friday.
Oh boy, I know my number one.
Which is what
already. Which is Cal Ripken. No one's ever going to play 3,300.
Yeah, no, they're not going to do. That's one. I mean, not
with load management.
Well, that, and then you got to talk about or the 56-game hitting streak by DiMaggio.
Yeah. Now, see, I can see that one getting beat.
Nah, the only person came close.
In a row.
Yeah, they came 40. It's the closest 44 by Pete Rose. And I don't see anybody coming. I don't see that one happening.
It's going to have to be a leadoff guy that can run out grounders.
Yeah, but we're gonna do baseball. We're gonna do football, basketball. Like, to me, football, the one that really won't be broken ever is O.J. Simpson's 2,000 yards in 14 games.
14 games.
That's not gonna be broken.
No,
that's not gonna be broken. That's just insane.
But so there you have it. Like I said, I still wanted to throw a little flavor in there.
Yeah, but dude, okay, we're talking about Joe Montana.
I believe in Marshall Falk. He was a beast. I mean, there's nothing crazy on there. I mean, I'll give you Everson Walls is a little crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah. That's crazy is what that is. Come on, man. He did have the interception record, but, I mean, dude, they were having to throw balloon balls over Too Tall Jones.
I never said I wasn't biased.
No, you definitely biased. Look, let me have the Cowboys you got in here. One.
One in every category.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
No quarterback. I almost put Roger Staubach in there. That's been every category.
Linebacker, you did not have a linebacker.
They really don't. I mean, when's the last? What, Hollywood Henderson? Ken Norton?
No. Leroy Jordan, probably.
But yeah, I mean, Ken Norton was pretty good. I mean, they really haven't had a good linebacker. They haven't had. I guess now they do. Now he's an absolute beast.
Yeah, man, this is like the Cowboy list, man. You might as well. Hey, let's take Elway out and put Staubach in.
You said to give me my top goat Cowboys.
Who would that be? Everson Walls too? Too Tall Jones, Hollywood Henderson.
We can do that too on another show if we want. We can do our top all-time Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, okay, we can do that. We'll do that. But next week you got to come up with your
unbreakable records for every sport.
Yeah, I mean like this. I mean like that.
Basketball,
Cal
Ripken. Football.
Well, basketball clearly is Wilt 100 points. That's.
Oh yeah, Kobe was the only one that had a shot at that.
Yeah, at golf, to me, it's Tiger's cut streak.
Jack Nicklaus.
No,
no one's ever going to win that many matches.
Yeah, but they get close. But Tiger Woods is his uncut streak is so far above. I think the closest person to him.
I think if he
60.
doesn't bat, and I used to not think this. I used to not think he was ever going to break Jack Nicklaus' record, but I think if he doesn't get hurt, he might have gave it a run.
Yeah.
He was playing some serious golf.
Yeah, when he came back this last time?
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
I think he could have done it. I mean, it would have been close.
And Drew, what I thought was funny is all these guys saying, I couldn't wait to play against Tiger Woods, and you did just what everybody else did. When you had to make a putt, Brooks Koepka, what'd you do? You missed. Now, remember before in the PGA, 2 years before that, you were playing behind Tiger.
Right.
Okay? You weren't playing in front of Tiger. You were playing behind him, so whatever Tiger was doing, you didn't have. There was no fans. Nobody was following you because everybody was following Tiger. So I thought it was funny when the pressure was on. He did what all the rest of them did. They put pressure on themselves to think a little bit more, and they missed. So, but anyway,
Right.
Jack Nicklaus is 18 now, but no, you got to have multiple ones. Jack
Right.
Nicklaus 18. Tiger's
Well,
on Cut
I'm
Street.
gonna give you. We'll give you basketball, baseball, football, and fringe sport. We have 4 most unbreakable records. I'll have that
Of
for
each
Monday.
one.
Each one.
Okay, you don't have wait
Each one
Monday.
gets one. But one basketball, one baseball, one football, one fringe sport. Right. I mean, because we talk for 2 hours, we have 4 basketball, 4 baseball.
Man,
4
that's
football.
pretty good, Drew. You have to think about that. Okay, let me see. Okay, we're gonna finish this up. Let's talk about.
Want to talk a little basketball?
We'll talk some basketball
Saturday
finally.
slate?
College, man. Give me your Big 12 stuff, and then we're going.
Dude, well, are you going in the morning? Are you ready? You got Bedlam in the morning, 11 a.m. in Norman.
No, bro.
Huh?
No, I'm not going.
Why?
What for?
Just go down.
I don't do Norman, man. You know I'm not like.
I don't like Norman either.
And they don't really like me down there. Last time I was down, last time I went to basketball gym, they tried to stab me with a knife. So I ain't trying.
Oh boy, that doesn't surprise me, dude. I got attacked in the stands.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
That's the last time I went there.
Well, the problem is your uncle was tearing down the net on the other side. Nobody messed with him.
Imagine that.
They came after me. I'm like, really? But we were the first team ever to score 100 points on them in Lloyd Noble. And
No kidding.
99th and 100 point.
Wow.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
I like it.
Yeah, first team to ever score 100 points on them in Lloyd Noble.
So OU 4.5, 4. I don't like that spot for OSU. OU's got to win.
OU's got to win.
Had to have any chance of making the tournament and just stay alive for the NIT. They have to win. And OSU really doesn't have anything to play for, and they're not quite the team they are in Gallagher-Iba on the road.
They're really not. They're really not. Well, we did beat Baylor on the road, so you never know.
We
and
did. I'm not saying all the time, but just. And then, so I would lean OU on that game, and then Texas Tech at TCU. That'll be a good game. I don't like betting against Tech. They're good. They're
really
for
good.
The Final Four.
They're really good. I agree with that 100%.
And that's in Texas, so you got to figure they'll have quite a few fans there anyway at TCU. So I like Texas Tech to squeak one out there.
Well, that's only a 3-hour drive, Lubbock to Fort Worth.
Yeah, probably 2.5, 3. Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, it's not a bad drive at all.
Then you got the college game of the night there in Baylor and Waco with the Jayhawks rolling into town.
Man, that's gonna be a game, man. But
Baylor minus 1.5 is your spread.
Okay, well I'm gonna take. Well, how many is OU giving? They're minus what?
I don't know. I would say 4. I mean,
you didn't have the line
in my mind here, but I would lean money line with OU. I think OU wins that game. I don't know if they win by 4, but I think they win.
I'm gonna take OSU and the spread, the points.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you 4. And I think that's what the spread will be, 4.
And then I'm gonna take. How many is Tech and what?
Texas and Texas Tech TCU. I don't know. I bet it's 3.5.
Oh, that's right. The line had came out. I'm gonna take Tech and the points there because I think Tech has pressure on them to win that game to stay in for a 2 seed, maybe a 3 seed. So I'm gonna.
They got an outside shot at a 1. Now they're ranked 8.
Well, my thing is this, Drew. What I've said is whoever wins the Big 12 tournament, if it's KU, Tech, or Baylor, I think they're going to have the best chance of going to the Final Four. Whoever wins that, I think they're going to have the best chance to do that. Whoever comes out of that, I think those teams will have the momentum to go into that. But like we said, we know Duke is going to get nobody really in their bracket. They're not going to get anybody because they want Coach K to be in the final so they can do, what a story. Coach K and his 18,000 Final Four.
I guarantee you they put KU and Duke in the same bracket. You watch.
I'd like to see that.
They do every year.
I'd like to see that.
Anytime they're good, they always want that matchup to be in the
especially if it's an Elite Eight. Yeah, I love that matchup, man. I'd take KU in that matchup.
I would too.
I'd take KU all day long. Okay, and then the third one was
to ACC. You got KU. Oh, your third game. You got Baylor minus. I'd say minus a point. They'll be favored at home.
I'll take Baylor at home.
Yeah. KU's about to drop on anyway. They played pretty good last 4.
They played really, really well, but I don't know if they can go in to Waco and get that W. So I'm gonna take Baylor in the points.
So you're gonna take Baylor. I'm gonna take KU in that game.
Okay.
I'll go against you there. And then ACC, we got North Carolina State. 1 o'clock. Tar Heels have to win to get in.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Tar Heels, and is it at the Dean Dome?
It's in Raleigh.
Oh, it's in Raleigh.
Yeah, early start though, a little noon start. So
I hated those early games.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take
especially the home team.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the home team in that one. Early
All right,
game.
You're gonna go with Raleigh. All right, and then you got a nice little ACC nightcap with Duke and Syracuse.
Ooh, I'm gonna take Duke.
Duke laying 6.
I'm gonna take Duke. Well, are they playing in the Carrier Dome or wherever
It's
wherever they play
in the
at now?
Carrier Dome night game.
Ooh, it's gonna be that place is. Ooh, that's
It's
gonna be rocking, man. It's gonna be rocking. Ooh, 6 points is a lot of points too. I'm gonna take Q's in that. I'm gonna take Q's and the points.
I'm gonna ride Q's with you too.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Q's and the point. That's a lot of damn points there.
Because it's illegal for me to ever bet on Duke. So.
Well, in that case, just to be confrontational, I'm gonna take Duke then. I'm gonna take Duke just to be controversial and to be.
And then you got a nice little sneaky game that's early is Purdue and Michigan State. That'll be a good game.
I'm gonna take
Michigan State.
I'm gonna take Michigan State. I just don't like Purdue, man. I've never liked Purdue.
Right.
I don't like their team. I don't like them. I don't like. Man,
I like Michigan State in this game. They just lost at home. They're not going to lose 2 games in a row.
I like Michigan State in that one. Now, what about the UCLA? Who does UCLA play? Did you have that line? Who did you have out west? Did you have somebody out west? You didn't have anybody out west, did you?
No, but I got 2 good SEC games. Kentucky
okay, who's that?
Is Kentucky's in Fayetteville against Arkansas.
Ooh, man.
That'd be a nice game to sneak across the border and go watch.
That's only what is that 2 hours away? That's tomorrow though, isn't it?
Yeah, tomorrow in the afternoon. It's like 3.5 hours away from Oklahoma City to get there.
Yeah, I'm watching Erykah Badu tomorrow night, so yeah, none of that's happening.
Wow, that's a good show. That's that's a kind of odd out of left field.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not going to Bedlam. I'm sorry, Erykah Badu or Bedlam. I mean, come on now. I know, right?
Yeah.
So anyway,
is Al sure going to be there with her? Come on, I know.
No, but Charlie Wilson's coming up with New Edition and Jodeci. I don't really want to see Jodeci, but New Edition I wouldn't mind. But I wouldn't mind that at all. But
all right, then last game I got on my sheet here is I got Auburn in Knoxville against Tennessee.
How many points is that? You don't have.
Well, you got it. I mean, it hadn't came out, but I would. You know what? Man, Bruce Pearl's old team, dude. I'd lean Tennessee. I would if Tennessee. If they're catching any points, I'll take Tennessee.
I'm gonna take Tennessee at home. That's gonna be ugly. Auburn is, boy, they're nasty though, Drew.
Yeah,
man.
They're good, but they're gonna be riled up with Pearl coming in there.
Yeah, they are, but that's their fault. Mm-hmm. They got rid of him. I mean, he left. So, but yeah, I'll probably take Tennessee. Man. I'll probably take Tennessee. So, and then I'm gonna take Kentucky. I said I'm gonna take Kentucky over Arkansas. By the way,
I like Kentucky too. I think Kentucky can win it.
Yeah, I like Coach Cal, and hopefully we're gonna have him on the show sometime. I'm gonna have Bill and him on the show after basketball season's over with.
Yeah, I agree.
So, well, all right, brother. I appreciate you. Hey, everybody, go to Drew.
Always. Hey, I was gonna let you just one more to throw in because I'm about to jump in the car and head that way. You got Nebraska plus 14 points tonight in Lincoln against Iowa.
Oh, you're gonna go to the game?
Yeah, and Hoiberg got his contract extended this morning.
Oh, did he?
There's no pressure. You got to figure you're just gonna roll the ball out on the floor and play it.
Yeah. If he's got his contract done, he's fine. He's fine.
Take the Huskers plus the 14.
Oh yeah, 14. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Huskers at 14. No doubt.
HuskerDrewPicks.com, brother.
All right, my brother. I appreciate you, Drew. Hey, I'll see you Monday so we can discuss all this. How I busted your ass.
Yeah, Emerson Walls, baby.
Whatever, dude. I'm through. All right, peace out, brother. Okay, everybody. Hey, thank you for watching the Unpopular Hour. I'm your host, Matt Clark. That was my boy, Drew Henthorn of HuskerDrewPicks.com, and he will be with me every Monday and Wednesday talking about the weekend, what happened, what he's done in his picks, and he's been doing really well. So, but anyway, hope everybody be safe out there tonight. And remember, drive slow. Do not be in a hurry. Don't get in a wreck. Trying to save 5 minutes is not going to be worth it. So, anyway, everybody be safe. Peace out. Thank you for watching Unpopular Hour.